Hello, my beautiful fragrance family. Dustin here, fragrance fan. Go ahead and do me a solid and click that like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that bell notification. I'm just going to keep on bringing you guys these budget-friendly fragrance reviews. That 40-ish and under dollar range. Most of these are way less than that. And a good number of these you can find at your local rack stores. I got 5 fragrances for you guys that you don't necessarily need to own, right? But you do need to know what they smell like. If you call yourself a frag head, you have to know what these fragrances smell like, or you need to kind of check the reality of where your frag status is. So let's just get into these. First up, let me just go ahead and start off with a classic Davidoff Cool Water. You gotta know what the classic, fresh, green, clean, crisp Cool Water smells like. It's ultra fresh. It's got little bits of like rosemary, green spices, lots of greens and grassiness. It's just an uplifting, like dew on the ground type of a fragrance. Unfortunately, this thing has been reformulated like crazy. Doesn't last all that long. You still get it ultra cheap, but a super good lick. You'll think I'm crazy until you like smell it next to them. Like if you do a side by side, it's the same thing. Call me stupid or crazy. Check it out for yourself. Monarch. It's like longer lasting too. So that's a little code. Shout out to my boy for pointing that out. Of course, I'm going to put Nautica Voyage on here. I'm not going to not put Nautica Voyage when we talk about a based fragrance that you need to know about, especially when it's a cheapie, because everybody knows what it smells like for the most part, at least as far as a reference point, right? It's got that kind of shampoo feel, like Pert Plus, like in the Apple Pert Plus, because this has apple in it. It's got like green leaves. It's a very green fragrance. The lotus gives it the aquatic feel. Some people will say it's that salty cucumber. That's the main thing you'll hear, salty cucumber. And I get that. That's quite accurate. And it's coming from the lotus, the green leaves, and there's like a bit of almost like a creamy, sandalwoody, earthy undertone in this. But for what it is, it's $20 and it smells not too bad. You have to know what this smells like. You don't have to like it, but you gotta know what Nautica smells like, man. I wore it many times. Look at the dent. So the juice tells the story. This next one, Burberry Touch, isn't one that you would necessarily think you really need to know what it smells like, but you do, because it's different and it's cheap and it does get compared as a reference point, because this is that pencil shavings powder kind of a vibe. It's got like violet in there, which gives it a little bit of a rounded, polished feel on top of just being a dry pencil shavings powder. But that's mainly the star in this fragrance, is that masculinity and the woody earthiness. It's dry, it's powdery, it's nice. It's not ultra loud, but it is not youthful. If you don't like fragrances that aren't sweet, then you won't like this, because this one is not sweet at all. It's powdery and woody and just dry and masculine, and you need to know what it smells like if you don't. The performance on this one is actually pretty good. Some people somehow don't get good performance. I don't know how, because I have always only got at least 5 hours, pushing up to like 6.5. It's never been like a beast, but it will change a little bit depending on the climate and stuff, because this is kind of a in between hot and cold weather fragrance. This is like a transitional type deal for me. So Burberry Touch, check it out if you haven't. Club de Nuit has to speak for itself. You gotta know what it smells like. You have to know what a Ventus smells like. But specifically this one, because this one has that lemony opening, that very lemon pledge thing that people talk about. And it's like, I've heard it before and it makes so much sense. Get lemon pledge, a can of it, and put it next to this and see how much they really smell alike, and they smell nothing alike. You know what I mean? It's just like somebody says that and the placebo effect gets in the brain, and so you associate it with lemon pledge. Now it does have a very sharp lemony opening that can be a little maybe headache inducing or annoying just a little bit, but it's not that bad. And most people suck up that 10 minutes that they don't really like it, because it's not like that bad. It's just like kind of like, I don't know if I dig that so much. And then it just goes away and you get left with nothing but the beautiful, earthy, pineapple, rose, smoky, woody, loud, long-lasting fragrance. So you got to know what Club de Nuit smells like, man. You have to know what it smells like. Perry Ellis 360 Red. This thing has made such a name for itself because it is the go-to budget-friendly Acqua di Gio. It's the one that people talk about, man. My favorite one, honestly, is Frank Olivier Blue Touch, but this isn't the one that we're talking about. We're talking about the aquatic, lime, spicy, earthy fragrance. It's touches of sweetness, loads of fresh bergamot, lime, and like green, sparkly rosemary and like nutmeg. That warm nutmeg and rosemary, it's like a little bit of warmth, and that green spice gives it some kind of fizzy sparkle, gives it like a Coca-Cola vibe up top. That's like what this is. It's like the cola spicy version of Acqua di Gio, where this one is kind of got a powdery touch, but it's almost the same. And this captures all of the aquatic. If you didn't know what I was talking about Frank Olivier Blue Touch. If you're just listening when I said it's got the powderiness, it's Frank Olivier Blue Touch I was just talking about. But the Perry Ellis 360 Red, it definitely captures all the mouth-watering aquatics, all the spicy, the sparkly, beautiful spices up top and the greens. It does a good job. It's only $20. It's not going to be the same quality, but for what it is and the performance giving you 4+ hours, you really, really can't complain for really any of these fragrances for what they are. So yeah, I was just thinking about it, and it's like, man, if you're in the fragrance world, you kind of got to know what certain fragrances smell like so you can gauge things. So that's why I came up with this video. If you found it helpful, awesome. If not, give it a thumbs down or something. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section. But with that, I'm out. Y'all be blessed. Take care of yourself always. And until next time.